Do you think there's more spots than there were at lunchtime?
I think so, but that's chickenpox for you. It spreads like wildfire.
Poor Barb. Oh, how she must be feeling.
Itchy, I suspect.
Oh, no, sweetie, don't scratch.
But I want to.
Have you given him a bath?
Yeah, but that stuff you gave me.
I know you really want to itch, but you have to try hard not to. We don't want any of those spots getting infected, do we?
Am I going to turn into a chicken?
No, sweetie. Daddy and I have both had chickenpox, and we're not chickens, are we?
Which means you're both immune.
What about the baby?
Well, Lucas was infectious 2 days before the rash appeared and will remain infectious until the last spot stops falling.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, don't worry about the baby getting it. It's completely manageable.
But she's brand new, Sticky. She can't have any diseases, manageable or not.
She'll be getting boosted immunity from your breast milk. She should be fine.
Well, should be isn't good enough. I know.
We better get going, babe. I'll just grab my bag, yeah?
Okay.
Nice party, bro. You can't treat my sister like crap and then act all buddy-buddy with me.
Hold up. What'd I do to your sister?
You didn't even have the guts to tell you weren't taking her at the ball. Now you just turn up here with someone else and rub her face in it.
Yeah, it's not how it was, man.
It's exactly how it was.
No, she dumped me. Apparently she didn't want to be seen dead with me.
Eh?
And talk about gutless. She couldn't even tell me to my face. She had to get her mate to say it for her.
Who, Tash?
No, Chelsea. And she didn't hold back either. Your sister thinks I'm rubbish. We have to keep this brief, okay? On top of everything else, now Lucas is sick.
I've just spoken to the lawyers. You were right about Dominic's contract. It's watertight.
You couldn't take my word for that?
Well, I had to be sure. I spoke to Lucy last night. I told her the whole story about Dominic conning my mother and me, about what he did to Tash. Lucy just twisted everything I said. It made it sound like I was the one with the problem.
Well, duh. He would have set her up for that. What you should have done is arranged a bunch of meetings with Donna, Tash, John and Emily Bredekin between the bunch of...
Look, you're a genius.
Do you want to spell that out in my pay packet? I'm a father of two, remember?
Sure. Emily Bredekin. Lucy might not believe me, but one-on-one with Emily, she'll be weeping into her Chardonnay.
Better get some sleep now. Get some rest for the big one tomorrow night.
Well, Tawila will have all the cool clubbing gear. I look shabby next to her.
Oh, you look awesome, babe. Like always.
So why'd you decide to opt out of classical music studies? No lectures, no judging. Just interested.
I'd change focus. I'm studying music therapy. It's how Maya and I met. I was working with some patients at the hospital where she was nursing.
Yeah, so there's Go blood running through those veins after all. Yeah, they'd have thought both you and Nelson would end up in the medical biz.
Don't hear me, Dad. I don't know what you doctors think of music therapy. Of any therapy that isn't by the book.
Yeah, I'm not exactly a play-by-the-rules kind of guy myself, you know.
You're as straight as they come.
Shows how well you know me. Wait till then. What's the hurry? You don't have to move out at all, Jess, Jay. My house is your house. I want you to feel that.
Yeah, just don't pressure me, okay, Dad?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just saying, you're my daughter. You can stay as long as you want.
Yeah, I know, and I'm not a child. I can make my own decisions about where and how I live.
Yeah, of course you can. The offer's there. Hey, cup of tea?
Thanks. There's a couple of good places here. What's wrong with this place? Don't.
So you want to get to know your dad better?
I do.
So, what's the big hurry to move?
You probably got heaps of kids, eh, Uncle?
Boy.
Tomba!
No, if you ever Oz, for you down south.
Yeah. I'll say one thing for taking time off work. People appreciate you.
We always appreciate you, darling.
I mean, Chris, when I'm at work, he takes me for granted. Now that I'm not around, why are you packing Lucas's stuff?
Because you and him are moving out.
What?
Just while he's contagious, for baby's sake.
It's a bit over the top, Wave.
Oh, cat in the hat. I need cat in the hat.
Wave, for one thing, the baby might have chickenpox already.
And she might not. And if she hasn't, then what kind of parents would we be if we let her get it? And you don't mind going into quarantine for a little while, do you, darling? You and Daddy will have a great time.
For another thing, I need to be here.
Why?
Who's going to look after the baby?
I am.
You'll need help.
Women have been looking after babies for centuries. I think I can cope.
You'll get tired.
Room pt3 will be your new home for the next 7 days.
Let's go, Dad.
Oh, you get well soon, sweetie. Here, you take that.
Wait, you're not listening to me.
Because I know what you're going to say. I can cope, okay? Come on, sweetie. Off you go. I'll see you soon. Now it's just you and me, sweetie. Just you and me together. Jake.
Just stand there. Trust me. Okay, everybody. Time to jet, I reckon. But first...
Oh, good idea.
Group shot. Beautiful. Now I just want to get one for my photo frame. You by yourself, Chelsea.
Who said boys were romantic?
Hang on. Something's not right.
What? Is it my hair?
No, there's something else. I know what it is. It's the fact that you're a mean up yourself, spoiled little skank. The camera doesn't lie.
Jake.
And you're deluded. Did you really think that I want to go to the ball with a tragic fourth former like you? And dude, what's with all the makeup? Are you really that ugly? Chelsea lied to you, Dean. Scarlett never wanted to ditch you. Chelsea made that up. In fact, Chelsea spends most of her time trying to make Scarlett's life hell. Why? Well, obviously, ignorance and stupidity play their part. But mostly, she's just a pathetic bully. Oh yeah, and you don't. Say cheese.